He's been doing this for more than 30 years, shooting stars, then developing the pictures in his bathroom, with the aim of catching that unique moment of truth. French photographer Richard Bellia has been documenting the history of music since the early 1980s. He's shot some of the world's greatest stars. And his philosophy is pure rock and roll. I think when you're young, rock and roll is just an attitude. When you're a bit older and you've given it some thought, you've wondered what is rock and roll, maybe it appears like a kind of flame which you pass on from one generation to the next. It's not about being at war against the entire world, but a way of keeping some of your anger and your suspicion. Yes, it's not about being angry, but about keeping a critical mind.
C'était à Piccadilly Circus, à Londres, juste au moment de la sortie de leur disque.
Richard Bellia has his own very personal style. Digital photography, no thanks, he says. He prefers to wait for the right moment, no matter how long it takes, and then he presses the button on his camera. The difference between traditional and digital photography is this. Look, I took this 20 years ago. Try asking a photographer using a digital camera today to find his originals in 20 years' time, in 2031. Bellia has published 2 books so far. His first, An œil sur la musique, tells the story of rock and roll music over 25 years. It weighs 2 kilos, and he published it himself to keep hold of the copyright, he says. His second book was the appropriately named Sex and Rock and Roll. He's now working on a third book that should be out within a year, 30 years of rock and roll. This one will weigh 3 kilos. Originally, the idea was to do a book on the story of music over 25 years. That book really opened doors for me. It gave me a chance to take more pictures, which I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. That means I now have enough material to put together a book on the story of music over 30 years. Some of Richard Bellia's work is currently on show in the Swiss town of Lausanne until the 24th of April.